The next thing we're going to do is add a chart to our worksheet. The type of chart you choose depends on the type of data that you have, how much you have, and the message you want to convey. A column chart is a good way to compare values side by side. A clustered column chart can go even further in comparing values across categories. In the example of Walk and Rock Music quarterly sales data, comparisons of product types within each region can be made side by side. We need to establish where to position and how to format the chart. When possible, you should try to position your chart so that both the data and the chart appear on the screen in the worksheet together, and so that the data and chart can be printed in the most readable manner possible. By placing the chart below the data, both of these goals are accomplished. When choosing colors for your chart, you should also consider the color scheme of the rest of the worksheet. The chart should not present colors that are in stark contrast to the rest of the worksheet. If the chart will be printed in color, minimize the amount of dark colors on the chart so that the chart prints quickly and preserves ink. The chart we are going to use is called an embedded chart because it's drawn on the same worksheet as the data. Excel derives the chart scale based on the values in the worksheet and then displays the scale along the vertical axis, also called the y-axis or value axis of the chart. Excel automatically selects the entries in the topmost row of the chart range, or row 3, as the titles for the horizontal axis of your chart, and will draw a column for each of the 25 cells in the range containing the numbers. The horizontal axis is also called the y-axis or the category axis. The commands to insert a chart are located on the File menu, Insert, and Chart. Or you can simply select the chart icon and that will take you through the chart wizard. First, you select the area on the worksheet where the chart is going to appear. You select your range, A3 through F8. Select Insert from the File menu, click on Chart. This will bring up the Chart Wizard dialog menu box. We are going to select a standard type of chart. We want to select column, and the chart subtypes will appear. There are a variety of subtype charts that you can select. If you'd like to preview those, you can simply click on the icon that says press and hold to view a sample. It will show you a brief sample of what your chart will look like. In our example for Walk and Rock Music, we want to select the 3D column and click on Next. The data range is also selected and is going to be displayed in columns. If you click on the Series tab, it shows the series is the column categories along the top. Clicking on Next will then show the legend for your chart. Excel automatically selects those. Click Next. And then the Chart Wizard will ask you where to place the chart. Do you want to place it in a new sheet or as an object in your current sheet? And that is where we want to select. We want to click on the radio button that has As Object in the current sheet and click on Finish. Next, we need to resize our chart. Click on the chart itself. Click the top right edge of the selection, but do not release the mouse to grab the chart and change the mouse pointer to crosshairs with 4 arrows. Continue holding down the left mouse button while dragging the chart down and to the left to position the upper left corner of the dotted line rectangle over the upper left corner of the cell A11. Release the mouse button to complete the move of the chart. Click the middle sizing handle on the right edge of the chart and drag the dotted line rectangle to align with the right grid line of column G, and then release the mouse button. Point to the middle size handle on the bottom edge of the selection rectangle and do not release the mouse button. And this time we'll drag the dotted line rectangle to align with the grid line in row 26 and then release the mouse button. The items to the right of the column chart are the legend, which identifies the colors assigned to each bar in the chart. Excel will automatically select the entries in the leftmost column of the chart range as titles within your legend. You can experiment with other chart styles. After you've created your worksheet, oftentimes you want to print. A printed version of the worksheet is called a hard copy or a printout. Printed copies of your worksheet can be useful because many people prefer proofreading a hard copy of the worksheet rather than viewing the worksheet on the screen to check for errors and readability. Someone without computer access can view the worksheet content too. Copies can also be distributed as handouts to people during a meeting or presentation. Hard copies can serve as reference material if your storage medium is lost or becomes corrupted, or you need to recreate the worksheet for whatever reason. It's a good practice to save your workbook before printing it in the event you experience difficulties with the printer. This concludes the series of tutorials in Excel created for the Aberdeen Area Tribal Chairman's Health Board staff. It is my hope you have been able to learn from them. Your input in the presentation, clarity, and usefulness of these tutorials is most welcome. If you would like to send your comments and/or suggestions, please email me at bmcglynn@usd.edu. Thank you so much, and have fun working in Excel.